Picture this. You go into the restrooms during class or during lunch and you see a group of students smoking. Many of us have experienced this, which is why for our senior civic action project, we decided to try and do something about it. For our first course of action, we needed to make a Google form to learn more about what Loera students think. We asked the question, have you ever seen a student or group of students smoking in the restrooms? Which 76% of students have. The next question on the form was whether or not students have ever used the Stop It app to report what they have seen. And honestly, as expected, about 90% of students have responded no. Our theory behind this is that students view using the Stop It app as more of a hassle than a tool to report things. The next question we put on the form was, have people smoking prevented you from using the restroom? About 69% of students have responded yes. 80 people have taken this Google form, and here are our demographics. 60% female students, 32% male students, and 8% other/prefer not to say. 16% freshmen, 18% sophomores, 21% juniors, and 45% seniors. However, while researching this problem, we were in for a rude awakening. This problem was more complicated than it seemed. To start off our research, we interviewed Mr. Aguayo, the advisor for the Tobacco Use Prevention Program, or TUPE, for Loera High School. The TUPE advisor has 5 goals. 1. To maintain and improve the TUPE curriculum. 2. Provide youth development activities that focus on tobacco prevention. 3. Revitalize promotion of intervention, cessation services, and anti-tobacco services. 4. Revitalize TUPE awareness and training of teachers and staff. 5. Increase efforts to educate parents about new tobacco products and intervention/cessation. TUPE also tells its advisors to open up a smoking awareness club, or if there's already an existing smoking awareness club, to support them. Loera does not have a club because there is not enough funding for this. In actuality, a lot of the things the TUPE advisor can do is limited due to the small amount of funding. The goals also depend a lot on the willingness of teachers to teach TUPE lessons and do check and connect. The students also have to be actually willing to listen. This all leads to not much being done about the smoking problem in our restrooms. Mr. Aguayo has observed that students do get caught in the restroom smoking for the first time and get punished. However, the next day they are back. The security then loses motivation to actually report these students because they always come back. One way we could solve this is a better punishment system. Perhaps a 3 strikes and you're expelled system, or an improvement to the already implemented system. Currently, the student would go to rehab and then smoking on their record is removed. We have 2 ways we could try and reduce the smoking in our restrooms. Inform parents in some way about the problem to potentially make something happen, or improve the punishment system so students are discouraged to smoke within the restrooms. Now that we have learned all this, we have to stop and think, what can we realistically do as students? We have decided that every option to try and solve the problem for sure is a big undertaking for us. It would take a lot of time that we just don't have right now. Our first and easiest step would be to share this video and spread awareness to parents and students that we ourselves need to do something. Just ignoring the problem won't do us any good.